Salagadoola,
Salagadoola,
Mechkaboola,
Mechkaboola,
Hakuna
Matata, Hakuna Matata, hi-ho, hi-ho.
Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Huey,
Pluto and Goofy and Dewey and Louie, Epcot and Toontown and Flubber, that's gooey. Everybody play the D-Show. Betty and Dumbo, Fantasia, Old Yeller,
Sebastian, Sarabi, Space Mountain, Cruella,
Belle and Gaston and that big hairy fella. Everybody play the D-Show. Try a question, try a bunch, even if it's just a hunch. Don't know if the answer is false or true, just try a little bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Bibbidi-bobbidi, bibbidi-bobbidi, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Mowgli,
Mad Hatter,
Buzz Lightyear and Gru.
lots of Prince Charmings, but who goes with who?
That's Cinderella's the one with the shoe. Everybody play the D-Show. Sleepy, Sneezy, Sarah, Snow White, and the rest. Join the fun, come be our guest. Just ask Pocahontas, Perdita, and Pooh. It's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. From Disneyland, Paris to Tokyo. Time to show us what you know. Ready, set, here we go. Everybody play the D-Show. Hi, diddly-dee, chim, 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 chiree. Everybody play the D-Show.
With no further ado, I present your hostess with the mostest.
Hi, this is it. The show that might have that question you've been waiting for. The one that no one else knows the answer to. The one that makes everyone turn to you and gawk with awe. Or maybe not. Let's find out. The hand-picked categories for round 1 are City Hall. Oh, that reminds me, did we get that game show permit? I've got no strings, but man, my contract sure does. Bellboy Donald. Excuse me, I can't understand a word that bellboy is saying. Choose away. You'll find information at City Hall in our theme parks, but here, I'll be asking you for information about cities in Disney films. This question's worth 1,000 D-Bucks. What foggy locale did the Banks, Starlings, and Radcliffes call home? Right, London. Oh, now I see. Answer this, and to your score I'll add 2,000 D-Bucks. The absent-minded professor, son of Flubber, the computer wore tennis shoes, now you see him, now you don't, and the strongest man in the world all took place in what mythical college town? Absolutely correct. Midfield. Of course, it was really Burbank. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, only the programmer knows. 1,000 D-Bucks. Here's a city with an interesting public transportation system.
I'll have your hands for a trophy, street rat! All this for a loaf of bread? Whoa!
Nice outfit, kid. What city does Aladdin know like the back of his hand? Good guess, Red. Agrabah. One word of advice, don't steal an apple there unless you can run really fast. I interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you a D-Show bonus round. Surprise! It's time for you to make a casting call. I'll reveal 10 cast members from a singular film one at a time. When you think you know where all the characters come from, buzz in and make the call before the clock runs out. The sooner you answer correctly, the more D-Bucks you'll win. If you can't make the casting call, the game continues until someone else answers correctly, or until the complete cast is revealed. Good luck! Buzz in when you know what film the cast is from. Red, I hope you had one of these in mind. Pinocchio. Do you think he looks a little wooden in that shot? Buzz in when you know what film the cast is from. Red, I hope you have 1965's That Darn Cat. Notice the retro feline do. Buzz in when you know what film the cast is from. Red, I hope you had one of these in mind. Pick one! Lady and the Tramp. The only cast with a SAG card and a pedigree. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. This is more nauseating than the teacups. I've got no strings. 1988. Can I borrow that lip gloss? Bellboy Donald. So, what looks good? The 1942 cartoon Bellboy Donald found our favorite duck working at a hotel. Now you better duck, because here come questions about Disney hotels. Big D-Bucks, big D-Bucks. 2,000 D-Bucks. Family, they've blown up the hotel. Dad's gone crazy for the 3-story football. Sis is bonkers for the 40-foot bongos. And Mom has her heart set on a pair of cowboy boots size 500. Where can you find all this and more? Absolutely. All-Star Resorts. Don't miss the End Zone food court. Concentrate, concentrate. Big D-Bucks, big D-Bucks. And stop! 3,000 D-Bucks! What Disneyland Paris hotel has guests bunking up in buildings that resemble an old western town? Yes, Hotel Cheyenne. But keep them dirty boots off the carpet. Spin it, Mama! 1,000 D-Bucks! Wow, I'm checking in. A 5-story lobby, Victorian decor, stained glass domes, plus a monorail to the Magic Kingdom. Name this Walt Disney World gem. Absolutely. Grand Floridian Beach Resort. Book me a suite. Ready for a change? How about these? A Goof Troop. We're Disney lawyers. 1988, The Mad Hatter. Someone call security. Your choice. In 1988, Disney's 27th animated feature took a bite out of the box office. Put on a little street savoir-faire and answer these questions about Oliver and Company. Answer correctly and you'll win 2,000 D-Bucks. You might know this dog as Tito. Oh, or by his full name, Ignacio Alonso Julio Federico de Tito. But do you know what kind of Perro he is? That's it! Chihuahua. Why does he always get the fuzzy end of the lollipop? Let's see what the next question is worth. 3,000 D-Bucks! His adventures in the big city landed this kitty in the lap of luxury. Who's the uptown girl who welcomed Oliver home? That's it! Jenny. Anybody remember her full name? Jenny Foxworth. And the question is worth 2,000 D-Bucks. Here's a big finish. That was the prissy poodle Georgette from Oliver and Company. Who's the divine voice of the doggy diva? Correct. Bette Midler. And she looked just fabulous. Amazing! At the end of round 1, it seems we have a Disney genius on the show today. I am truly impressed. Welcome to round 2, where the D-Bucks are doubled. That means anyone could end up happily ever after. The remaining categories are Goof Troop, The Mad Hatter, I've Got No Strings. Lead the way. Goof Troop turned the Disney afternoon into Father's Day, but be careful here not to goof up these questions about Goofy. This is the D-Show spin cycle. 2,000 D-Bucks. Come on, kids, we're going to the possum Disney theme park attraction inspired this goofy scene? D-Buck City, Country Bear Jamboree. Shoot, that was it, weren't it? You could win 6,000 D-Bucks. He always had the laugh and the buck teeth, but when he first started at Disney, Goofy didn't have his famous name. Do you know what Goofy was originally called? D-Bucks are yours. Dippy Dog. Goofy made his debut in 1932's Mickey's Revue as Dippy Dog. Flip away. 4,000 D-Bucks. Goofy, the world's wackiest champ, starred in a series of how-to sports films. Which of the following sports did not get goofed up? Absolutely. Synchronized swimming. Maybe someday Goofy will take the plunge. Hold everything. It's time for a D-Show bonus round. It's time to see who has D-Ray vision as I present Fast Focus. I'll show you a blurred, twisted, completely confusing photo of someone or something very Disney. When you think you know what or who the picture is of, buzz in and quickly choose one of the 4 answers. The faster you buzz in and answer correctly, the more D-Bucks you'll earn. If you can't focus fast enough, anyone can buzz in and snap up the D-Bucks with a correct answer. Boys and girls, today's slideshow is very apropos since it's entitled Boys and Girls. Red, make the call. Wart. Wart. Oh, he pulled the sword from the stone. Take 2. Red, go! Peter. Oh, as in Peter and the Wolf. Your final photo. Red, make the call. Penny, the rescued from The Rescuers. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. The categories are I've Got No Strings, The Mad Hatter. Anything tickle your fancy? I've Got No Strings was sung in Pinocchio, but here you'll be answering questions about those other stringless wonders, the Muppets. Spin away. Oh, this part is so exciting. 4,000 D-Bucks. You know you're in trouble when the Swedish chef is running the projector and the orchestra is full of penguins. What Muppet attraction at Disney Studios, Florida, puts guests in the middle of the action? Correctamundo! Jim Henson's Muppet Vision 3D. Straight from the Muppet Test Labs. This is my favorite part. 4,000 D-Bucks. The Muppets do Dickens. Classic character in this scene from the Muppet Christmas Carol. Yes, Bob Cratchit, father of Tiny Tim. The next question is worth 2,000 D-Bucks. High Seas Adventure, swashbuckling pirates, and a pig for a love goddess? What 1996 Muppet film told of hijinks on the high seas? D-Bucks bound. Muppet Treasure Island. And you've got to see Kermit in a sword fight. Looks like we're down to the last category. Okay, this one is kind of a giveaway because it's called the Mad Hatter and it's about hats. flipping for D-Bucks. 6,000 D-Bucks! Soaring 70 feet in the sky, Mickey's Sorcerer's Apprentice hat houses Roy Disney's office and tops what Disney Studios building? Right, Red. Feature animation. And you can see it off the 134 freeway in Burbank. And stop! 2,000 D-Bucks! Don't tell Miko, but Davy Crockett turned this cap into a national fad during the 50s. Way to go! Coonskin cap. Oh, don't be sad. Most of them were fake fur. Just look at it flip. 2,000 D-Bucks! Calling all cars, calling all cars. What color was Dick Tracy's fedora hat? D-Bucks bound. Yellow. Just like his coat. Exactly like his coat. And the taxis and a lot of other stuff in the movie. Looks like it's time for the defibrillator, the round that separates the mice from the men. Sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Just ask Pinocchio. Especially during the defibrillator. It's here you'll have 60 seconds to tell me whether 15 Disney facts are true or false. The first player to answer correctly will be awarded 2,000 D-Bucks. If your answer is incorrect, you'll lose 2,000 D-Bucks. And remember, there's no time to waste. Answer as soon as you spot a truth or a fib. Press your buzz-in key if you think the fact is the truth, or press the key to the right of it if you spot a fib. Mickey, give me 60 seconds on the clock. Walt Disney's middle name is Elias. Charlie Callis was the voice of Pete's dragon. Frou-Frou was a horse in the Aristocats. Herbie the Lovebug's number is borrowed from Don Drysdale. Amos Slade really likes foxes and keeps them as pets. Dick Van Dyke was Lieutenant Robin Crusoe, USN. Mr. Snoops is Madame Medusa's dim-witted partner in crime. At Epcot's Rodeo Adventure, guests can ride live bucking bulls. Main Street was painted red, white, and blue to celebrate the bicentennial. The Misadventures of Merlin Jones starred Annette and Tommy Kirk. The Monkey's Uncle was the sequel to The Misadventures of Merlin Jones. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Buzz Lightyear has X-ray vision. Cool Runnings is about a Jamaican bobsled team. Gaston is French for hairbrush. Stop the clock. Look at that score. It barely fits on the screen. You're remarkable. Join me again as we bust our brains through the world of Disney trivia. Until then, remember what Tweedledee said to Tweedledum. Just one time, could you let me finish a sentence? See you real soon, right here on The D Show.
Salagadoola,
Salagadoola,
Menchkaboola,
Menchkaboola,
Hakuna,
Matata, Hakuna Matata, hi-ho, hi-ho.
Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Huey,
Pluto and Goofy and Dewey and Louie, Epcot and Toontown and Flubber, that's gooey. Everybody play the D Show. Bendy and Dumbo, Fantasia, Old Yellow,
Sebastian, Sarabi, Space Mountain, Cruella,
Bill and Gaston and that big hairy fella. Everybody play the D Show. Try a question, try a bunch, even if it's just a hunch. Don't know if the answer is false or true. Just try a little bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi bobbidi bibbidi bobbidi boo. Mowgli,
Mad Hatter,
Buzz Lightyear and Boo.
lots of Prince Charmings, but who goes with who?
That's Cinderella's the one with the shoe. Everybody play the D Show. Sleepy, Sneezy, Sour, Snow White, and the rest. Join the fun, come be our guest. Just ask Pocahontas, Perdita, and Pooh. It's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.